What's going on, guys? This is Asif and this is Insta 360 1R that I have been using from last few days. So I thought I'll make a video even though I'm late. This was launched 2 years ago and there is a new camera in the market, the 1X2, which was an upgrade to the 1X that I have used for over 1 year. So let's start this video after this intro. So I got the Insta 360 1R Twin Edition, which gives you two cameras. It's a modular camera, so it is designed in a way that you can attach and detach lenses. So you get two lenses in the Twin Edition. One is wide angle lens, 4K wide angle lens. The other one is 360 lens. So when you use the 360 lens, you can record 360 videos and you can reframe that. So we'll get to that in a moment, but let's first talk about the wide angle lens. So this is how it looks. It comes in a casing. What else in the box? I will show you the box. I have already unboxed. So you get two lenses, 360 mod, the 4K wide angle mod, the camera body, the tiny camera body where the lens is attached, the battery, it is also detachable, and you also can purchase a boosted battery because this one gives you a time of around 50-60 minutes of recording. So the boosted battery gives you double the battery, so around 2 hours of battery life, but that costs additional. Right now I'm using this one because you can also anyway charge in between the shoots using a power bank. So we'll get to that in a moment also, but let's continue the video about the what else you get in the box. So there's this cage which has got the GoPro style mount. Thankfully they give you adapter so you can use the invisible selfie stick. It's a good thing that they give you this and you have to use it like this. I mean, it's a modular, so you should be using it in this cage if you want to use it in extreme situations, because if it falls, it will fall apart and maybe you will lose one part. So it is recommended that you use it in this caging, and there are third-party cages also available if you do not like the quality of this. It is decent enough but not as great as the quality of the camera. The build quality of the camera is really nice. It is plastic, but high quality plastic. It is a little heavier also, so it feels premium and it feels rugged also, even though it's a 360 camera. But if you use the 360 mod, you will have to be really cautious because the 360 lens is very delicate and you will have to keep that in the protective cover. Thankfully they have given it in the box, so it is available in the box. You don't have to worry about buying it separately. And apart from that, you get a USB Type-C cable that you can use for data transfer, or you can use it for charging also. Now let's talk why did I upgrade to the Insta 360 1R and why not to the Insta 360 1X2, because that one is the newer camera and that one is an upgrade to the 1X. I have used 1X for 1 year. I bought that in 2020, in the start of the 2020. So I am aware of the limitations of that form factor. It's a vertical camera and a lot of people like it, but it's only a 360 camera. This one is a modular, so it can be used in different scenarios also. You can use it as an action camera if you put the wide angle lens also, so you can use freely without worrying about damaging the 360 lens. There is a similar kind of feature available in the X2 also. It's called steady cam, where only one lens of the camera is used. You can use it as an action camera also, but you will have to be really cautious where you are using it and you will have to be very protective about it, because if it falls and if you damage the lens, you also are damaging the 360 camera, which is not in this case because both the lenses are different. And the other thing is that the wide angle lens is a 4K lens. It gives you 4K resolution. The steady cam feature on Insta 360 1X2 gives you 144p, so it is half of this resolution. For a lot of people it is okay, but the first point is really important. If you are going to use it in extreme sports, then you will have to be really cautious about the camera, because that's the single camera, that's a single body, and if you damage damage it, you will have to replace the entire camera. In this one, this is a modular kind of thing, so if you damage one thing, maybe you can buy that damaged thing separately and make your camera new again. Now the other thing is the quality of the 360 videos. Since that one is a new camera, everybody assumes that the video quality on that one would be much better than this one, but I watched a lot of videos and all those videos said that the difference in the quality, the video quality, is not huge enough for me to go for the 1x2. If there would have been much bigger difference in the video quality on the 1x2, then I would have definitely gone for the 1x2, but since the difference is not a lot, also since the twin edition is almost the same price of the 1x2, I am getting an additional camera that I can use as an action cam without damaging the 360 lens, so I will be keeping it safe. If I did have a GoPro, maybe I would have gone for the 1x2, but since I do not own any action camera, I don't do any extreme sports, so I don't feel the need of having action camera. I know if I buy an action camera, I will be using it for B-rolls, for vlogging or similar kind of stuff. This 1R also satisfies my craving of buying an action camera without having to spend extra money on it. On the same price, I get the benefit of both, and this is actually useful for a lot of people who are venturing into 360 videos. Maybe if you buy the camera and you feel that 360 is not for you, it's a lot of work in editing the videos, then you will not be using the camera. But thanks to having two lenses, you would still be able to use it as a normal camera. In the Insta360, company has made the workflow of creating videos from the wide angle lens a lot easier. Now the flow state stabilization is happening inside the camera, so you don't need to use their software. You can simply record video in the quick flow state mode, so stabilization would be there, and then you can take out the SD card, micro SD card, and put it into the computer and use that footage into your video editing software. You don't need to use their Insta360 app. Now talking about the app, the Insta360 app for iPhone and Android gives you a lot of features, lot of camera tricks, and thankfully Insta360 does not differentiate between the Insta360 1R and Insta360 1X2. All the features, all the functions, all the tricks available for the X2 are also available for 1R, so there is no exclusivity when it comes to doing something in the app. Everything is available for all the cameras, even for the 1X also. Some features are not available for the previous 1X, but mostly all the features are available for both 1X2 and the 1R, so there's no limitation of using the app features on this one. And the other reason why most people are recommending users to go for the 1X2 is stitching. The stitching on this camera is not as great as it is on the 1X2, and obviously because the difference between both the lenses, both the 360 lenses, is less because the 1X2 is not wide. The body of the Insta360 1X is thinner than the 1R, so it has better stitch, but it only works if you are closer to the camera, like 1 or 1.5 feet away. If you are away from the camera, like 3-4 feet away from the camera, then it doesn't really matter. The stitching is as good as it is on the X2. It is only for things that will be closer to the camera, because this will be coming in the way and the stitch would not be that great. So now here are some comparison shots between the 1R captured on wide angle lens and the ultra wide lens on the iPhone 12 Pro Max. So you can see the field of view, you can check out the stabilization, and you can also check out the quality of the video. And in a lot of situations you can use your camera, but when it comes to recording yourself, like from selfie camera, vlogging, then you can see the difference between the field of view. And since this camera is modular, you can set it up in a way that you can see yourself in the tiny screen. And the good thing about this modular design is that you can move the screen to face you so that you can frame yourself nicely, but you don't have to do that because it captures pretty wide, and no matter what you do or how close you keep your camera, you are always going to be in frame, unlike in the iPhone 12 Pro Max or any other selfie camera, mobile selfie camera. Another feature of this camera is that you can connect your AirPods with it and record the audio using the AirPods. But I don't have got AirPods, I have got normal Bluetooth earphones. It's from Oppo. The audio is getting recorded from the microphones of these Bluetooth earphones. So you can also take the Insta360 One R into consideration if you are into vlogging and if you want to use it as a vlogging camera. Then you can definitely do that, especially the talking videos, because the stabilization would be great and you would be in the frame anyhow. Also in future, if you want to upgrade the quality, you can go for the 1-inch mod available for the Insta360 One R. So you don't have to buy an additional camera or high quality camera. You can still take high quality videos by using the 1-inch mod, attaching it to the 1R camera. So if you are still not sure why you would want a 360 camera, then these use cases might help. They might apply to you as well, because if you're a content creator and if you create travel videos or you record yourself, you do vlogging, then it's only you who is recording yourself and other people also. But it is very rare that you can record yourself in third person perspective. So the 360 cameras give you this option of recording yourself in third person perspective without actually having to handle the camera to anyone else. And the other good thing is that you can reframe the video. So if you're a traveler and if you're traveling with someone who gets annoyed when you stop and take shots and reframe and do all the things, then 360 videos, all you have to do is turn it on, keep walking, and then when you are on desk or when you're free, connect it to your mobile phone and then reframe the shot. You will not be missing anything around you because it is capturing the entire 360 area. So you can frame yourself or the other side, and that's a really great benefit for travelers, for amateurs, for professionals, anyone who is making travel videos, who does vlogging. It is very useful. And you can also create 360 VR videos. Obviously the quality is not great enough to be used in a professional way. Like, you can do it, but there are better cameras available for professional work. But from home videos, for VR videos, like a function, if you want to capture in VR, if you want to enjoy it later in VR headsets, then you can do it with a 360 camera like this. I have done that. I really enjoy. I've showed it to the people who have missed the events and they really enjoyed it in a VR kind of thing. That's really cool. The battery provided in the box gives you around 1 hour of recording time, which is okay for a lot of people, because if you carry a power bank, you can charge the batteries midway. Like if you are stopping, if you record for 5 minutes and if you're stopping, then you can charge it using the power bank, and that's what I have been doing, and I have no issues using it with the single battery. But if you want, you can go for the boosted battery. It gives you double the battery life of this one, like 2 hours. Or you can go for additional batteries and a charger which charges the batteries independently. You don't have to connect it to the camera to charge it. So if you want that, you can go for that. But this is a small hack that you can use power bank to charge between the shoots. In India, it is retailing for around rupees 40,000. It is available on Amazon and even offline. You can check out offline prices also. Similar 40,000 rupees. You can buy it from the Amazon link provided in the description of this video. It will be helpful for the channel. Or if you want to buy the 1x2, the link to that will also be in the description, which will help the channel. So that's it in this video. This was my review. If you have any questions that I have not addressed in this video, then you can ask me in the comments. I will probably make another video, a tutorial video about the workflow and the different camera tricks. I'll put that in the description of this video, or maybe in the cards. But right now, what you can do is you can buy this from the link mentioned in the description of this video if you really want this camera, or maybe the X2. Choice is yours. Anyways, I'll see you in the next video. Till then, take care. And by the way, if you have not subscribed, subscribe. I always forget saying that. Bye.